Hello team, Michael Renz here. I'm putting this video in the Facebook group. This will be about 5 minutes or more. Take the time to take notes on here. I'm just going to go through a bunch of things that are extremely important, and I just wanted to relay the message in video versus a bunch of texts or individual calls. Huge congratulations everybody doing 3 calls. Lee Bruce 2 calls here today. Freddie and Parth, congratulations. Brian Woodford did a great call with a guy named Dan here right in Eau Claire. Brian went over to his house and enrolled him. Pleasure to meet you, Dan. Welcome to the team. Welcome, Parth, and welcome, Jeffrey, as well. Guys and gals, the ones doing the calls, getting the information, pre-qualifying people to hear what's going on, and then doing a 3-way call is how you're going to bring the best results to your business. And I think there's a learning curve here based on our movement into this company, is that everybody we're talking to, the leaders that we're attracting that are not with our previous network, are coming here because of 3 things. For one, the cap story of billions of caps sold all over the world. Andrew and Nancy's history making several $1 million on the product. Number 2 is the Bydzyne story of the owners making millions and millions in the industry, being in our shoes, understanding what we need, and the documentation of 20 awards, 100 countries, and averaging about 2 to 3 million a month is validation of the opportunity. And then number 3, which is the biggest, is that everybody you talk to right now is coming in, and they're coming in before the website's even live, before the Business for Home articles have launched about MPG products at Bydzyne. And this is what you call a pre-launch of the launch. So here's some other stats for you. In the U.S. market, there's only about 60 distributors that are non-Latin, right? The Latin market is 80% of the company sales. So you're a founder in the U.S. market of Bydzyne, okay, non-Latin. You're also a founder of the MPG division of taking these caps to 100 markets. That's why we're here, is to bring these caps around the world, and there's going to be more videos coming here with more updates and more things on about to happen, including the India launch and everything else. So sharing the information using globalwinteam.com. It's a full presentation. Using the webinars on Monday and Thursday. Whoever invites the most guests does the most 3-way calls wins. And leveraging the 3-way calls with your uplines while we have time, because in another 30, 60, 90 days, there's going to be so many leaders coming in that all need our time. And as leaders, we have to stand tall. We have to climb this mountain no matter how hard we get pushed back, no matter what challenges we have. We have to lead, and we have to continue to climb to the top. And if you slip back, you got to keep climbing and climbing. Remember, this is a real build. This is not a startup. This is not something that will it make it. This is a real company that our products are going live, and their goal is to take it to 100 markets. And I've had a lot of people ask about the website, about products. Just know that that's the opportunity, is that we don't know everything yet. So it's been a learning curve, but we're extremely excited moving forward. So I got a few things to cover. The end of the pay period is tomorrow night at Thursday. And so you want to go through your team tree, and you can go to reports, and I'll show you where that is. You can go over to your My Business, and when you click reports, the top left icon, and I'll show you that in a second, is how you get there. But what you're looking to do is, when you go through your tree left and right, is these are, here's an India app, okay, John Hill, and here's another John Hill app, I think, Carlos, and you see Carlos did a 100-point order, so he's good to go. The brand new guy, Brian Woodford, signed, is in the group with the India and potential Philippines. The benefit he gets is, as people come in, he locked his position by being activated. Holding volume, being active, builds your account, right? Inactive, there's no volume, and your points flush. And so what you want to do is, you need to go down your tree and look at everybody in there. And if you don't see a 100-point order from this month of an active person, okay, and this is blank, like this one here is India, so that's blank. That was a pre-enrollee. But if it's somebody you know in your team that joined, that ordered in June or July, if you don't see a 60-point order here, or 70-point, or 100-point, that means if they had a volume here, that it's going to flush here tomorrow, or Thursday night, 12 p.m. Eastern. So, and I've looked in the tree, and there's several in here that haven't ordered yet. So get with your sponsor, get with your upline, and make sure to secure your account. Very important. And if you have volume, let's say 2,000 points here, and you don't see a number here, okay, that means you didn't order in July, or I mean you haven't ordered. You want to make sure that everybody does their monthly order. Now, some of you that joined late part of July, you're okay. But if you joined before the 15th of July or June and you haven't ordered, you want to make sure that that order is in, because if your volume flushes and we have hiccups, it's going to be very, very challenging going one by one to get your volume restored. And we got so many moving parts right now with all these markets opening and everything going here wild. Take ownership of your business, take ownership of your team, and secure your people, because if they call you and 2,000, 3,000 points disappeared and nobody told them that they needed to place their order or stay active, we all have to take responsibility for that. I'm just trying to save a bunch of cleanup, because it is a nightmare getting that restored. So that being said, to look at your tree under business snapshot, you just hit reports, and this link right here, tree viewer, will show you your tree left and right, and you can navigate your way down through there. I also need to show you this under placement preferences. Very, very important. There's links here. This is your main link. Make sure all your people enrolled know where this is. Email it to themselves. Make sure it's exactly. Now, there's a whole bunch more links. I'm going to show you that shortly, but there's a left link and a right link. If you leave this on automatic here and hit update, you can use your left link to enroll somebody or your right link to enroll somebody. I do suggest to always use your main link. And if you're putting somebody in your right, set both these right, hit update. If you're putting somebody in your left, set left, bottom left, update, and know where you're placing them. Okay, they're going to go outer left, outer right. Always do this before. So if you've got one left, one right, you're qualified. You want to work to get 500 true group points to get at the 20%. Okay, it's important. In a 2-week window between you and your people, you need 500 true group points. Not spillover points, but you and your 2 or 3 or 4 people, accumulative, do 500 points. Always make sure, know when I enrolled George, and if I'm putting him in my right leg, I let him know he's in the right leg is his common leg. So the first thing I'll do is log him in like this. I'll have him set it right, both of these, and I'll hit update. I'll get him his link. And when he goes and enroll somebody, I'll be on the phone to help walk him through it. Okay? If I decide to put the next guy left, I got to go in my back office and set it left and hit update. And you want them to be able to set it right or set it left, but they need to know which leg is their common leg, because if they had people fall under them from you or above, and they say, oh, I got people in my right, I'm going to put it in my left. If they put it left first and the commission cycle runs, they're going to miss team commissions because they're not qualified. So always put your first person in the common leg, and you let them know what it is, left or right. Always put their second person on the inside leg, which is left or right. Have them set it. Get 2 qualified. Then the goal is to build 500 points in volume. So if you put one left, put one right, that's 200 points. Another one left, another one right is 200 more. Now you're at 400. And if even one of your people add one, now you're at 500. You lock in 20% for life. Very important to get to 500 true group. That might mean 5 apps from you. That might mean you putting in 2 and helping them each get 2. But it's 500 points in a 2-week window, and extremely important when people join, work to get one left, one right as soon as possible, get qualified. Very, very important. Number 2, work to get 500 points between you and your true group. Number 3 is build to have 3 personals left, 3 personals right. And once you lock in 6 people, now at this point, you're in the countdown of the 26-week period that pays out yearly bonuses. So when you go diamond, if you maintain 3 left and 3 right for 26 pay periods, when you hit diamond or 2-star diamond or 3-star diamond or presidential 1, 2, 3-star crown, you get the shares in the bonus pool, the 1% of the company's profits, which is a very big number when you're talking 35, 40 million. That's paid out to all the reps that are in the what you call pro builder status. And then your next goal is to, between you and your spillover group and your left and right team, to do 1,250 points in a 2-week window makes you what you call the director. So you go builder or brand ambassador joining, become a pro builder by sponsoring 2 people, or you become qualified by sponsoring 2, get 3 personals left, 3 personals right, will get you a nice base to go with, and then building into 1,250 points left and right, and get into the leadership role of becoming a Bydzyne director. Then 2,500 points left and right is Bydzyne 2-star director. 5,000 points left and right is 3-star director. And then 10,000 points left and right is diamond. So it's a stepping stone. It takes time. It takes consistency. But I wanted everybody to know that the challenges you're going through is pioneering a new division of a company. You're all important to this. Huge congratulations to everybody. The team right now is at about 200 international pre-enrollees. We have about 140 active distributors. Our caps only went on pre-order here maybe 10, 12 days ago, about 2 weeks ago. And our site's not even up yet, and the company's not even where we need to be. But we really did a good job pre-building the foundation. You're all in a very, very good situation. We're looking forward to that. 2 last notes in closing. Go to YouTube, search Bydzyne Global Win Team, subscribe there, and that's where all the recorded webinars and stuff are at. It's all there for you. You can click and save these and play them for people, or share them with people. Share them on your Facebook, share them with sitting down with somebody. You also have Global Win Team, team.com, globalwinteam.com. Here is a full slide presentation at globalwinteam.com. Everything you need to know is here. You can use bits and pieces of this. You can use this for video, the products, the company, the story of it. All of it's here. I suggest making videos of it, using it, setting it to people, doing Zooms with it. And then one more quick one here for you. Go to Bydzyne Official on Facebook and follow it. You can see there's 25,000 people following it. That shows you that this company's got some serious traction. 25,000 people are following the company page, and the majority of the people in the company is 80% Latin. So, you know, we got to shake this up and get ready to rock and roll. I believe in September we're going to have a blowout of many countries being launched, and the word will hit business for home. And the guy with the biggest team, the gal with the biggest team, the people with the most internet content, the people working the hardest are going to really thrive, because we know what's going to happen. And I believe here 2025, this company's got a shot from going to 35 million up into the 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, maybe even $100 million year, which will be more than they did the last 3 years. So I hope this information helps. A long video, but appreciate everybody. If you need anything, get a hold of your sponsor, your upline. Use us while you can. 3-way call, 3-way call, 3-way call. We'll see everybody on tomorrow night Zoom. Thank you very much.